Hi, I'm Susan, and this is what we're making today. For my chicken meatballs, I'm taking 1 pound of ground chicken. And to that, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Gotta get it all. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground caraway seed, a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice. And you just want to mix this together thoroughly. And once you get it mixed together, you want to put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And that'll make it cool up enough to where it'll be easier to roll out. Now using a small scoop, you just want to roll out all of your meatballs. And you just want to put half of them in the bottom of your Instant Pot. And I tried to sear them. I thought it would be good to sear it. And I think it would have, except that my pot, they stuck. So I ended up just having to go along with the way the recipe said. But if you, the searing, the ones that did sear on the bottom were really good. And I think that if I had a non-stick lining, I could have done that. But I was just going to brown them in a little bit of olive oil, but the recipe didn't call for this. I just thought it would taste good, and it did, but I just couldn't get them up afterwards, so I just continued on with the recipe. And you want to chop your cabbage. You want 4 to 6 cups of chopped cabbage in thick chunks. And now you just want to add half of your meatballs into the bottom of your pot. And I'm glad I only did half of them because, like I said, I was going to sear them. And you just, after you do that, like here I'm searing them, but see, they stuck. So I just continued on and I added half of my cabbage over those meatballs. I did get a little happy pouring in my cabbage before I realized I had to only put half of it in there. So I took it back out. And now you want to add the other half of your meatballs on top of that half of cabbage. And then put the other half of the cabbage on top of your meatballs. And now you want to pour 1/2 cup of milk over the top of that. You want to pat 3 tablespoons of butter over the top of your cabbage. And you're supposed to sprinkle a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper over this. And I forgot, but I didn't even realize I had missed it until watching this video again. And you cook it on high for 4 minutes and you do a quick release, and it really was very flavorful and good. I really enjoyed this. I'm the only one in my family that eats cabbage, and I don't eat it very often, but this really had a great flavor and I ate it a few times. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you hadn't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you like cabbage? And until next time, bye y'all.